You can find me here at all these beautiful things. GarciaDesigns.com, of course, on YouTube, Instagram, and X. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notified every time I go live. So we're going to draw a quick little Spider-Man here. And let's see. Trying something a little different here. As you can tell, I got a little Spider-Man sketch going here. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Quick Spider-Man. This is a little test. It's a day test. Let's do a little 30-minute sketch sesh. Let's make sure this pen works. There we go. Not sure how the audio sounds. Got a headphone and mic on. I'll have to go back and check it afterwards, unless we get some people popping in the chat. This is totally kind of an unreferenced piece, but pretty popular kind of pose for Spider-Man. If you're tuning in for the first time, I do a show on Monday nights called Monday Night Draws with Omerglitch and Aaron Moses, my co-host, who's the creator of the Opossum, and you can find his comics. Hello out there in the world. I saw some hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Please feel free to say hello in the chat. There we go. Pottery Via, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let me know if the audio sounds all right. I've got a mic set up, and this is the first time I'll do a setup for this type of streaming, a little vertical phone streaming. Yeah. Oh, from India. Hello. Good to meet you. Hope everything's going well in the world for you over there. So, like I was saying, I do a live show on Monday nights called Monday Night Draws with Omerglitch. It is based a little bit on, well, we study David Finch's artwork over there, and kind of no affiliation to David Finch, but we look at his art and we heavily reference his art and do a lot of homage type of work. And then if you're of a young adult to older adult stature, I do have a more mature show on Wednesday nights where we hang out with a bunch of artists and talk a bunch of trash, and you know, it's not PG-13 friendly. It's not rated R or anything, but they people do talk and they say whatever they want. Um, yeah, so that's a Wednesday night, and that show's called the Hump Day Show. Hump Day is our theme song. Let's see. Via says, "Where are you from?" I'm from the good old United States of America, Texas. Via the way of Texas. Yeehaw, Texas out here on the interwebs. All right, let's get this. Kind of trying to kind of define my shapes here, the silhouette. I'm gonna go in and start darkening all of this. Now with ballpoint pen, since you have to like make firm contact with the paper, it takes a little more to kind of get those fine lines kind of solid black. So kind of got to go over them over and over them till you get to where you want. And also, you can slightly shade and render literally with a ballpoint pen, kind of in a pencil style. Because as you can see, I have it pretty light, but in order for it to darken, you have to really, go over it and feather it together. And what I mean feathering is as you pull across the page, it starts out light, then it gets dark, and then it goes light again. And that has to do with how you're pushing the pen or pulling the pen and creating your stroke or your mark on the page. So, with a ballpoint pen, you can do some shading and rendering. He's like, starting out collecting comics, huge Spider-Man fan in the early days. And when you're young, um, I still like Spider-Man though. Spider-Man's classic. You can't go wrong with Spider-Man. Spider-Man, what's up, Edwin? Good to see you. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope the Ace and your anthology book is coming together well, and you're getting ready for launching, I believe. Go check out Edwin and the Ace and his forthcoming anthology book, which combines the Ace and Bloodbone and all his other wonderful creations. Ace. Von Beardo, good to see you, man. Good to see you back again. I'm gonna see if I can give you a wrench, Von Beardo. I believe you are trustworthy. Please use your power with great responsibility. You have been wrenched, sir. Edwin, feel free to you do the thing when your anthology is ready, so you can share that in the chat. Also, please let me know if you want to jump on the Hump Day show, or I know you're a writer, but that's cool. You can still come on and promote on the Hump Day show. Be happy to promote your book and stuff when it's ready, or the sign up list for that matter. So, like I said, trying something a little bit different. Yeah, no problem. You got it, sir. Von Beardo. I like the name, man. That's a cool name. Hello, my name is Von Beardo. I've come to show my beard and take names as I destroy your manliness with my manliness of my beard. My Beardo, my Von Beardo. Anyways, I guess my sound is coming in through pretty well. Everybody seems to be hearing what I'm saying. What I'm saying. One Beardo says, lol, lol. He is literally lolling right now, laughing out loud. I was initially going to do a little watercolor. I think people might like that. Let me know in the comments and in the chat if doing ballpoint pen art is cool, or should I next time do a little watercolor on this type of a live stream. Now I'm doing traditional Peter Parker, Peter Parker on this. I'm pretty sure I have Spider-Man's costume memorized pretty well. Peter Parker. And of course, when you're doing a ballpoint pen sketching, you don't have the availability of like pulling line weight just from the get go. You have to build it up a little bit. So, that, and line weight has to do with that thick to thin kind of change, where you get like a thinner line, and then as you dip into the curves, you create that little bit of a thicker line to indicate line weight. Let's get this thigh drawn here. Let's see. I was about to ask which suit. Oh, good question. Good question. Yeah. Good old trusted Peter Parker. The one suit I have, I think. Oh yeah, I have drawn it. The Ben Riley suit with the poof jacket. I think I've drawn that one time. But I do like all the Spider-Man versions and all the Spider Gwens and the Venomized. I think they're all awesome. Um, very very cool. Very cool. But yeah, as I look at this, I've already kind of indicated the suit, so I know what I'm drawing. Yeah, Scarlet Spider. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are correct, sir. So I'm hoping to get pretty far on this, but at this rate, I think at the very most is probably getting most of the suit outlined and everything. Drawing the web takes forever, so we'll definitely try to. This would probably be maybe a multi-part, a little short. So I'm just gonna go on for roughly like 30 minutes today. Just trying this out, this vertical type setup via a phone, and yeah. So that's the plan. So if I don't finish today, I'll jump on and do another stream on this particular piece of art to finish. I mean, I've got tons of art that I need to watercolor. And if you've seen my streams and my shows, I like to color my own stuff. Even though I haven't done a lot of it lately, but if you look at all my other videos, you can see that that's the case. So normally, I just kind of sketch around with a ballpoint pen, but normally I'll, you know, draw stuff with regular ink pens and stuff. You know, so just showing you a little bit of what I got in here. And these pens go a lot faster. Something, it's that pulling with the ballpoint pen that makes it take a little bit. Um, so it's fun to sketch with, and you can render with it and things like that, as opposed to like solid ink pens that are like felt tips, like Pigma microns and uh, Copic liners and things like that. So, but I do like to sketch with ballpoint pen. It's fun, and it kind of, it's a different style. It's a different approach. It's a little raw, and it's kind of fundamental because anyone can use a ballpoint pen, and they're easily readily available, and it's nothing special about it. You don't have to go to the art store to get a pen, a ballpoint pen. Um, and they're cheap. Like ballpoint pens are really inexpensive. You could buy it like usually a pack if it's like during the school season. You can get a pack of like 12 for like maybe under $2-3. If they're on sale, maybe like $1.50. Like that's how inexpensive and readily available a ballpoint pen can be. And of course, you can pick up a bunch of them in different colors and whatnot. What's up, Peter? Do you use construction lines? Yes, sir, I do. I've got construction lines all over here. You see that? You see the construction lines? Of course, Pete. Yeah, I can't create an image just out of my head and start on one area and then go all the way. I mean, I guess I could, but it's a lot harder to get the perspective and the proportions correct. in my opinion. And I mean, I think I could do it probably now if I really tried, but I think it'd be a lot harder. Um, I like to build my figures, and I like laying things out because of the design aspect. Um, yeah, I wish I could pull like a Kim Jong Gi and a Jack Kirby, and probably even like a John Romita Jr. Like this, and not erase anything. And Peta, good to see you, sir. If you don't know Peta, he's Peta, aka Pad, Peter A. DeLuca. He's a famous YouTuber. Go find him at Peta, aka Pad. He's world famous YouTuber extraordinaire. He's got 20 million subs. It's great. I'm glad to call him my friend. My friend. Peta. And I'm drawing Peta Paca. Not Peta, aka the Luca, but Peta Paca. Appreciate you, buddy. You know, I got nothing but love for you, Pete. Yeah, Pete does really good shows. He's got uh, Top Cow Tuesdays and Wildstorm Wednesdays, and he's on the cusp of knowing all what makes art great and what makes comic books fantastic and reading comic books. Pete's a good reader and analyzer of the comics. He's trying to understand things. He wants to know what makes comic books tick, what makes great artists in comics. Also, he's the creator of oh, I forget the other one, but the main one that I'm familiar with is Uzi Susie, and I made some fan art for that. And you can find that all over my channel somewhere. But I forget the other one. What's going on, Haldir? Appreciate you, sir. Haldir is our mod extraordinaire, and I gotta throw out a hello and a thanks to Mr. Haldir. Haldir's the man. And again, I'm omerglitch. You can find me at GarciaDesigns.com and everywhere on the web at omerglitch, and specifically here on YouTube. And if you're enjoying the vid, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And if you want to go even a step further and you want to become a super fan, hit the bell, not the Taco Bell, but the YouTube bell. I got glue all over it, so it looks a little dirtyish, but I haven't finished this card. I gotta color it up and fill in the whites and make it look like a YouTube symbol. So hit the bell so you don't miss when I go live. Oh, thank you, Von Beardo. Just sub. Appreciate you, buddy. Man, I'm gonna have to send you some Uber Eats or something. Get you a snack or something. How do I do that? I gotta get super chats first. And then I can send people flowers and gifts and stuff. Man, I want loyal subscribers. I gotta send Haldir a bunch of stuff, man. Canada's expensive, Haldir. Expensive. I appreciate you, Haldir. Thanks for dropping the links, man. Yeah, I guess I can't highlight and bring super chats up here, can I? I don't really. So this first time live streaming from a phone, a vertical style, vertical. So not really sure how it works, but I am monitoring the stream and the show from a computer that's right next to me, and that's how I'm reading the chat because the phone's like up here and it's like right in line with my face, and I'm afraid to move my head too much further down because I'm gonna bonk the phone. I'm also afraid of this whole thing because it's all rigmarole mounted with this angled thing, and I have a webcam that's over here that I normally stream with sideways, like it was meant to be. But everybody's on their phones now, and they want that TikTok look. They want a tickety tockety. So gotta get hip with the kids. well, it's not even the kids; it's the whole world. Everybody's gone phone vertical, and I'm a huge. I love widescreen, so I do not care for vertical, especially like I dread the day when film, movies goes vertical. It's gonna happen at some point. Someone's gonna make a movie all vertical, and it's gonna be like, what the hell? And it's coming, Pete. It's coming. I know we're gonna hate it, Pete, but it's coming. And they're gonna be avant-garde and ooh la la and whatever. Ooh, we got 7 minutes. I wanted to do a quick 30-minute stream. I guess I might go an extra. I don't know. Have I been on 30 minutes? What's the YouTube say? What type of mount are you using? Says Hal dear. Hal dear, I am using a. So I've been on 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll go full 30. A full dirty 30. It's just like a phone mount on like a pole extension with a uh what's it called? It has a little mini tripod at the bottom, and I have it shoved into a jar that's beside me for weight, because the little tripod at the bottom, it's not strong enough. Actually, the tripod broke off, so it's just the pole. Look here, I'll show you. This is an exact replica of the one that I've got, basically. So I've got two of them. So here's the foam mount. It's got this thing. It's got this thing here, and then it's the pole. And then at the bottom, it did have this a tripod like this. Um, but yeah, and then I've got so this part broke off, and I don't know what happened with the little tripod. I don't know if it's this one or a different one, but anyways, I mounted this one here, and basically it's without this bottom part. Um, but yeah, it's a real thing, and its phone's clipped here, whatever. But that's my backup phone, because I've got a the whole other phone here. So um, you got to be professional, like those what are they called? The Twitch streamers. You gotta be like them. I gotta be like them. You know, have the two phones set up and whatnot. Because I want to be like the cool kids. I want to be where the cool kids are. Hell, dear. How do I get to where the cool kids are? The reason, also the other reason I'm trying to just go to four primarily is because I don't want to overstream on good old Rexy, aka the Devil Flyer Momentum Comics over there. Don't want to stream over my friend, but I might go about 10 minutes. Um, and of course, this is also just a little bit of a test. Um, a little test. I didn't think just out. I thought it'd be further along, but ballpoint pen does tend to. It takes a little while. At least it takes me a little while to get all this stuff done. I don't know. I feel like I'm faster with regular pens, but there's a charm to drawing with a ballpoint pen that me likey. So I am wanting to do more and more ballpoint pen sketches. And speaking of ballpoint pen sketches, let me share this. So I was doing this piece of fun fan art for Murderbot over there on the Paramount, Apple, whatever, and this ballpoint pen. And Hal, dear sir, out in the chat, has been doing some skulls. So I wanted to draw some skulls there. And maybe about 2 weeks ago, I did have a Lady Death, and I added some skulls to this piece. But we got Lady Death there. Drew that over on the studio with the Dawnsters, and trying to find what else I can share here real quick. Here's a quick Nexus piece that I did, and then a little baby Yoda, and these are all on my live streams. You can see them out there. This is for Mythicals, I believe. Mythicals. It's the main chick from Mythicals. And if you're a fan of Goblin Girl. Here's Goblin Girl. Dan Plagle's Goblin Girl. And then, so that's fan art for that. And then this is a piece I'm working for a buddy of mine. Uh, he's got an indie little graphic novel called Taverns and Tentacles. So that's pretty much it in that sketchbook. I'm trying to make more. Oh, this is a pretty awesome piece. Forgot I had this one in here. If you're by chance a fan of Little Mermaid, here's a Mermaid piece. Little Mermaid, Ariel Little Mermaid, but it's AR13L Little Mermaid. So go check them out. I think they're doing a Kickstarter now. If you're interested in picking that book up, and that's Pixel Trader Eric Hodges, I think Eric Hodges or Eric Dodges, and Piper. I can't remember Piper's last name, but they're doing that over there on the Kickstarter. Kickstarter. Yeah, what type of mount are you using? What type of mount are you using? You typed it in Twice Howler. Did you see the what I showed you? It's just one of those telescoping selfie stick mount type things. Yeah. I got a gooseneck phone webcam mount from my drawing desk, but I haven't set it up yet. Yeah, so yeah, I have two of these flexi grapple mount things, and one of them has my webcam on it, and the other one I have another camera over here with a really small monitor that I record totally different because when you do live streams, sometimes the bit rate and the stream recording is not as good as like say using a different camera. So I have two of these older. These I picked these up for like $100. These Nikon J1s, and I always keep one on the side here that records at least in 1080p, and it's connected with a HDMI cable to a small. I think it's like a little 4-inch or a 6-inch little monitor thing. So yeah, so I have tons and tons of footage of before even I was live streaming of documenting. It's about documenting the process and documenting everything I do because the world is so bizarre, and I think it's so cool that everyone can like video their life. And yeah. Oh wow, I gotta turn off the notifications over here on this phone so that that doesn't happen. So who's that? Is Rex going live? Is that what that is? It's 4 o'clock. This is a 4 o'clock shadow. Oh, my brother texted me, but that's not what it was. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted. Distracted. Get back to drawing. Get back to drawing, art man. Art man, art man. Is gonna draw you a Spider-Man. Art man, art man. Draw me a Spider-Man because I can. You are the art man. Trademark copyright of omerglitch. That's my song. That's my song. It's a parody. Parody. I tell you, parody. Art man, go draw me a Spider Man. I bet Rex is gonna EFAT me. Maybe he'll be late today. I haven't seen his notification pop up. Let's see, where is he out there? Is he out there? Is he live yet? Yeah, I gotta make sure to turn off notifications on this other telephono. Telephono. Okay, well it's not. It's not my computer. Oh, what are you doing, computer? What are you doing? Let's see. Peter just dropped the video. Let's see. Or did he? Yeah, there he did. Razor London Night Studios. Hell yeah, go check that out by Everett Hisoe. Everett, is that right? Everett Hisoe. Can't remember his name. Yeah, cool. I use my old iPhone for recordings. I can record, edit, and post all from the same device that way. Hell yeah, out there. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, yeah, multiple devices and recording is such a pain in the booty. And then like now that tons of people use CapCut. CapCut totally, I think, is destroying Adobe Premiere, and people are using it on their phone, and it just works. It just works, and everything is UI friendly, and it's everywhere you expect it to be. Unlike having to learn Adobe Photo or Adobe products, where everything is not intuitive, not where you think it's supposed to be. It takes forever to figure out where crap is in Adobe, and every time they update and move things around, it's a pain in the booty. And I used to use Adobe Premiere exclusively to edit all my videos and do time lapses and all that. And CapCut just does that. Like, it's so innately ingrained in the UI that it's so easy to do stuff on CapCut. It is ridiculous how easy it is, and the fact that Adobe can't get their wrap their head around making it easy like that is so bizarre to me. I mean, Adobe has been the premier source for all this kind of stuff, um, and they've banked on it, and they haven't been able to do that. Like, that is just crazy to me. It's like CapCut used AI to make it as dumb friendly as possible, and Adobe, what are you doing, Adobe? What are you doing? What are you doing? No comprende-vous. Me no understando. Let's see if I can at least kind of get to the Spider-Man emblem. Let me outline the upper torso, and we'll go about 6 more minutes. Again, like I said, this is going to be a quick little vid. I think I brought, should, I brought in it a little bit too much on the chest. I should bring it out this way some more. And I know why I did that, because I really wanted to make it the design kind of streamline it a little bit. But let me stick more to the traditional Spider-Man suit. Keep it more correct, more correcto. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, drawn by the art man. Gonna draw Spider-Man. Look out, here comes the art man. Drawing Spider-Man. I wonder if maybe Rex is taking the day off. Maybe he had a long, long nap. And he's so stubborn. He's like, I don't use alarms. I don't use them under technology. Jenny, I don't use alarms. Like, who? How do you run your life, man? I don't know how to use a watch, Jenny. Oh, technology. I love to go live stream. I just a button masher live streamer. He's so stubborn. The dude's had like a word processor and he refuses to type things. He's so weird. But he's my friend. Don't talk trash about him. Don't let out his dirty laundry, Omer. Come on now. Nah, that's not dirty laundry. It's just an observation. And he tells everybody in the chat. He says it. Let's see. Haldier says, yeah, I use CapCut. It makes it way easier to speed up video clips. I tried another editor on PC, and it was a huge hassle trying to speed up multiple clips. Yes, yes, 100% Haldier. It is so mind-numbingly, boggingly bizarre how much. And then like all the video editing software that you use like on a PC, I don't know what it is about it, but it kills the PC. It's like, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble. Please stop. Please stop. And then it crashes, and and it gets stuck sometimes, and it just takes. Oh, I'm buffering. I'm rendering now. I'm rendering, and somehow CapCut doesn't have any of those problems, and you're doing it on a phone. And then so I downloaded the CapCut PC version, and it works flawlessly. Like it has never had any problems. It doesn't slow down. I don't like. It's so user friendly and yeah, I've had it open for like hours, and yeah, it does at that point maybe have a little tiny lag and bog down, but nowhere near of like the issues I've encountered with Adobe Premiere or other type of editing softwares. It is just so weird, and how awesome CapCut works on a phone and on a PC. Yet everything else, it kills the PC. It's like, what? I'm not capable of video editing. Oh, you need the right uh codex drivers. Oh, you don't have the right codexes. Your codexes are wrong. You cannot do MPEGs. You cannot do MP4s. Like you can only do AVIs, and then they're huge bloated files, and it's like, what is happening, man? This is so dumb. You're a PC. Edit PC. Edit video PC. Like, no, you must get an Apple Slim laptop to edit videos like all the other cool hip YouTubers. I'm like, no, I'm a PC guy. I ain't got time for your fancy Apple nonsensical products. They're too expensive for just looking pretty. I ain't got time for pretty. I need them down and dirty and ready to 30. You know? Give me PCs all day long. All day long. I'll take a PC. But now, I mean, give me an Android at this point. Let's see. Hallier says, I got the CapCut PC version for editing my supercut time lapses, and it works. It works just like the phone app. Yes, sir. And everything's where it's supposed to be, just like on the phone. It's beautiful, beautiful. I tell you. And of course, you know who makes CapCut though? CapCut's made by Tickety Tockety, and it's all, and that's where it comes about, right? That's where it comes and gets you, because you know who's running that, and that sucks. But geez, they made such a good product. I mean, yeah, yep. I hate that little ending sequence though that they add. So the PC version, I don't. So far, I haven't updated it or anything, so it doesn't add that at the end. And I don't know. Everybody should take that off. Don't take that off, Hal dear. Take off the little CapCut thing at the end off. Don't let people know how you edit your videos. That way they can think you're super awesome. Excuse me. Doing all the voices has thrown has hurt it's hurt my throat now. Man, this is taking way longer. So we're at 4:11. We've done 30 minutes technically. And I'll just push it to another 5. Another half 5. So the whenever you record on these older DSLRs, I don't know what the new ones are like, but there's a time limit of 20 minutes, and that's to differentiate them from video cameras, which I guess they still make, but like with video cameras, you can just keep recording as long as the battery lasts or as long as you have it plugged in. And I do have a couple of mid 2000 video cameras that I picked up. Um, and I've been thinking of trying to stream with those to see what it looks like, see if it's good quality. But I've got a webcam and it does 1080p, but I don't have the internet to hit 1080p. It's usually 720p. But whatever. So when I get fiber, when it comes to where I'm at, it'll be great. It'll be great, I tell you. It's gonna be huge, huge. Huge, I tell you, huge. Right, we're gonna cut out here in just a little bit. About 4 more minutes, then we'll head out. Though at some point, I gotta research a little bit. Maybe I can do some kind of intros and outros to these little vertical live stream videos. Maybe I'll get my other phone and I'll play my intros from there. It'll be great. The Drawing Friends intros. We'll do the Hump Day intros. Hump Day. We'll do a Hump Day Plus intro, and it'll be from my phone, my other phone. Or maybe I just use another laptop I got over here. I've got a what is it called? An old Chromebook. It's dying though. It's dying. It doesn't get any support anymore. I can barely play YouTube videos, but it still works. It still chucks along, but it doesn't have any support anymore. I hate that. It's like obsolete software. But maybe I could throw Linux on it. I gotta get with Haldir. Haldir's like a tech nerd, and I love it. I love it, Haldir. Ain't that's nothing wrong with that. I love tech too. I'm a tech nerd too, as much as I can be. But he knows so much more. Um, so, anyways, at some point it's gotta jump onto this Linux craze he keeps telling me about, and I do like Linux. It is pretty good. And Linux, Android. Android is built on Linux, right? So, and initially, isn't oh, I was gonna say, isn't Microsoft Windows built on Linux too? Like it's or Unix, but then they had their they built their own, didn't they? It's Windows or what's it called? Their coding. I forget what it's called, but yeah. So it's not. Or it's their own version of it, proprietary. Yeah, people are starting to get mad about Windows 11. They're getting mad about it. Let's see. Calder says it just sucks that they are limiting features on the free version. It's three 1080p exports per month now, at least on the phone app. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, because they want you to pay it's not real expensive. What is it? $10 a month or $7? I think it's $7, or it was $7. But yeah, all this subscription based stuff is driving me nuts. Like, no, stop making it subscription based, man. Like the Switch 2, from what I'm hearing, is just wacko, and they've already hacked it already within 24 hours. Good, good. These companies are getting ridiculous with this subscription based stuff. Just we're gonna have to go as legacy media or whatever, DVDs, hard copies, like everybody, like, because all this digital stuff, it doesn't cost anything to make. Like, there's no product, right? The product is digital download, subscription based. You don't pay the subscription, you don't get to use it. It's like the movie. What is that movie? Where there's got the DeLorean. It's they play the video game. Oh my god, I can't remember it. It's a super '80s influenced. Let's see, Linux is pretty good now, but it still has occasional issues with drivers. Yeah, because drivers. What's the name of that movie? It's got the DeLorean in it. It's got the little kid. It's a throwback to the '80s. They play a game. Everything's subscription based. They all jack in with their Oculus headsets. It's virtual reality. Oh, they battle King Kong in the race. I think it's King Kong or some kind of dragon. Oh man, it's such a good movie. I've watched it tons of times. I used to have it playing in the background all the time. Ready Player One. There you go. Whew. I'm like, God, you're getting old. Stop getting old, brain. Brain, stop getting old. All right, I think I'm going to stop there. I will jump on and do another live stream soon. I've been going 45 minutes. That's 15 minutes longer than I planned to initially. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate everybody in the chat and everyone out there in the beautiful world that is the beautiful world. And remember, hit the bell if you want to be a super fan and know every time I go live on the YouTubers. Do not hit the Taco Bell. If you're going to hit some bells other than the YouTube one, make sure you hit the dumbbells and do some curls and get those beefcake muscles going. And while you're at it, like, share, follow, and subscribe. Hit the like. Hit the like. Give me some love. Throw me some hearts. Give me some hundreds. Since we're going vertical today on the YouTubes. And of course, omerglitch everywhere on the interwebs. And go to my website, GarciaDesigns.com. I am starting and I need to update that sucker. But it is happening. It is happening. And don't forget to check out all my other YouTube shows. Monday Night Draws at 6 p.m. Central. And then on Wednesday night, the Hump Day show at 9 p.m. Central. So if you're a fan of arte and comic books, check us out. Check me out. And again, thank you to the Master Mod, Haldir. Thank you, Haldir. And I got a shout out to Montoya76 in the chat. He says, goodbye there. Yeah, you're running a little late, bud, but thanks for stopping by. Muchos apreciados. Thanks, Haldir. You're the best, bud. We'll get back to this drawing. I'll do another one since we're here. If anybody's watching and you're cool, um, go check out the Devil Flyer Rex Christian over on his channel. Uh, Devil Flyer Momentum, I think is his YouTube name handle. And Pete said earlier, and I totally missed it. Sorry, Pete. He said the glitch layouts are complete. You should draw it. Oh! What does that mean? What does that mean, Pete? What the glitch layouts are complete. You should draw it. Oh, I don't know what that means. Sorry, I missed that, Pete. Wow, what happened there? How did I miss that? Pete, if you're still out there, DM me. I'm gonna try to DM you if I don't forget. Muchos apreciados, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care. And I don't know how to end this. Let me see here. I guess here.